Full activist Bonginkosi Khanyile was back in the Durban Magistrates Court this morning. Khanyile is accused of inciting public violence on social media during July's civil unrest in KZN and Gauteng. He was arrested in Johannesburg last month. In 2018, Khanyile pleaded guilty to public violence, possession of a dangerous weapon and failure to comply with police orders. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison, suspended for 5. He's just been granted bail of 5,000 rand. Senior reporter Dasen Thathiah brings us more. Dasen, can you tell us how he was granted bail, i.e. what are the bail conditions, please?
So there are strict conditions that are attached to his granting of bail. They're 5,000 rand, as you mentioned, but he also needs to present himself at a police station, as well as an interesting condition here. He's not allowed to use his Twitter account, and that's where you would have seen over the past few weeks and during the unrest as well, that there were a number of messages that were circulating around this issue of supporting the former president. He had a hashtag Free Jacob Zuma. There were tweets that went out on that as well. So that is an important condition that the court has now stipulated in relation to this. But as expected, lots of excitement from his supporters that had come to the courtroom. They had been supporting him all along since his arrest last month, and today was no different. But as soon as bail was granted, Khanyile didn't waste any time in addressing the media and speaking out, talking to his supporters and saying to them that he would continue to speak out and fight racism. He would continue to support the former president. And you know, on that point, there was an interesting point that was made by the magistrate Dasen Thathiah. He said that there is no crime in supporting anyone, and that includes the former president, but there is a crime in inciting any kind of violence.
I should think that there'll be some precedent-setting legal or jurisprudence here, Dasen, in dealing with this. But very quickly, Khanyile has a previous conviction. How did he motivate for bail?
So his motivations were simple. According to his lawyer, it was the risk of COVID-19. That was one of the concerns. He has 4 children that go to school, so his lawyer had argued that he wouldn't want them to be compromised during this time as well. And primarily it was that his argument was that it would not be in the interest of justice to keep him behind bars.
All right, thank you so much, Dasen Thathiah, for that latest report.